To give you a general information of IDAP, IDAP aims to effectively raise awareness of the problem of discrimination around the world through interacting with various ambassadors, which are you guys. And we hope our project will shape a world where differences are perceived to be normal. Throughout the project, we are going to work in groups of representative countries. And our final outcome of project is planned to be a profit per donation, a book, and the YouTube and Instagram evidences. So this is our schedule. So basically, this is 2021 project. We will do it from February to July. As IDAP is a long-term project, we're planning to have 2022 project. So to basically talk about the 2021 project at February, we're planning to have our first meeting through Zoom, which we're doing right now. And today we're going to gather in groups and choose a discrimination topic for countries. And in the next month, March, you have to submit a project proposal. One thing to note is that your proposal will be written in the book. So through the Google Classroom, we're going to assign you guys what you guys have to write. And next, we're going to start a project. As we mentioned in the IDAP introduction video, we are going to have 3 phases of project. So we're going to start the research phase. And in the last week of the March, we're going to have a second meeting again, and we're going to share our progress of the project and also give each other feedbacks. At April, we're going to start the action phase of project. So in this phase, you're going to start starting the project after understanding the discrimination type through researching. And in the last week of April, we're going to share progress and give each other feedbacks and see if you're going in the right track. At May, we'll continue to do the action phase of project. And as we mentioned in the previous videos, we're going to have to collect the profit, which is our final outcome. We thought that collecting profit was the measurable way if we actually raised awareness, and also donating as a group will be more meaningful. And we're going to start the evaluation phase of project. To be specific, you're going to interview about 5 people from the action phase of the project. So since our project is raising awareness, other people will be involved in understanding discrimination, and also we're going to involve others. So you guys can interview them and film a video, and we're going to listen whether they were able to understand the discrimination type and also if it was effective. We're going to have a meeting at the last week of May again. We're going to share our progress, give each other feedbacks, and we're going to start editing the book. So as previously mentioned, we're going to share you guys the topic that you have to write. It will be really short, about 200 words to 300 words. So we're going to collect that in the document, and we will try to edit that all together, give each other feedbacks. And that June is our last meeting. So we're going to again continue to edit the book. And also we're going to have a teacher appreciation award. The reason that we are able to collaborate together was due to the teachers that connected us. So to give you some background, me and Alice sent emails to teacher involving Ms. Choco if they can connect us with the other students to do this project. And we really appreciate their support. At about last week of June, the book will be published. And we're still thinking about where to publish the book, and I think we can speak about that in the future meetings. Lastly, July will be our project phase. So we're going to donate the collected money, and also we're going to recruit the next members.
So as we all know, there was an asynchronous assignment due before the start of this meeting, and it was about brainstorming some topic ideas and developing some possible project ideas. So We'd like to ask each one of you to briefly introduce some of your ideas. It doesn't have to be detailed and long. There's going to be another opportunity for you guys to present your ideas. So just simply introduce your name, representing country, and then your best topic idea and its corresponding project idea. And we'd like you to keep it below a minute since we have to go through everyone.
Project idea that Alice and I thought about. So the discrimination prevalent in Korea is gender discrimination. There are lots of discrimination, but the gender came up in our minds. And our goal is to obviously raise awareness about gender discrimination at Korea due to cultural norm. And our related major is psychology. We're both interested in understanding psychology part of the human beings. So to briefly talk about where our idea about gender discrimination popped out is Myeongjeol. Myeongjeol is Korean traditional holidays. So the two main holidays are Seoll날, which is Korean New Year, and Chuseok, which is Korean Thanksgiving. So as you can see in the picture, there are lots of food, and there are like people wearing traditional hanbok outfits and doing a chor. Chor is like bowing to the ancestors, and the food shows the appreciation to the ancestors, and this such thing is called 제사. During the preparation of 제사, all the foods are made from the female or woman. Like for example, my mom has to prepare all the food for the 제사, and not just my mom. Also like my grandmother and all the females have to like cook before the 제사, while the men they just like hang out and play while women prepare for the food. So since we currently have Lunar New Year, we were able to notice this problem again, and this inspired us to come up with the project regarding the gender discrimination that is prevalent during the traditional events.
So yeah, as we said before, we wanted to connect this to psychology in some way. So during our research phase, we plan to meet with a female organization based in South Korea, and also conduct a small research with child parents. The research is not going to be something that's sophisticated, but it's going to be a simple questionnaire with some questions regarding their thoughts on our discrimination topic. And then with the information that we gather during our research phase, we're going to set up a forum with some elementary school kids to inform them about this discrimination issue and possibly set up a donation box. And lastly, for our evaluation phase, we're going to record an interview with 5 participants who were involved in the forum. If for the evaluation phase, please keep in mind that it will be similar for every country, like for every project, because we thought it was the best way to actually measure the level of raised awareness. Okay, so we hope that was fruitful and you spent the time wisely. So we'll start with the presentations. So can the representative from Vietnam share their project idea with us?
Yeah, you guys have to write the proposal for the upcoming assignment. This is going to be part of the book that you're working on. So first of all, you guys can talk about the topic, about your discrimination type, and try to research about that and provide the background information. For research, you can provide statistical data that proves why this discrimination is prevalent in your country. Next, come up with the project type and title and goal. So the goal is generally raising the awareness, but according to the group, you might have a different focus of goals, and try to describe in the next paragraph. And also, you guys have to talk about the timeline. The final deadline of the project is June 1st. So you guys can talk about the dates for like researching, taking action, and also evaluating the project, and also talk about the procedure of the project for like each month or according to the time that you set. And because there are like few people in the group, try to choose a role to effectively approach the project. And lastly, come up with a conclusion, talk about the summary, and also talk about your brief vision of what you expect from the project.